Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, Hirami fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours.
All right, good morning, good morning. I forgot to check the camera before I came on, so hopefully this thing works today. Let's see if we can get it going. All right, maybe that's it. There we go, we're there. We're there, we're here, we're everywhere. What up, everybody? What up? Good morning, Tucson Kid, Robert, Predator, Coper in the house. Good morning. All right. Eric in the house. Good morning. Let's see here, guys. Let's see here. Wanted to check one thing here on Discord. Let's see. I wasn't sure. Okay, all right. Should be good there. Do I not have the... Oh, I do. Okay. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. What up, Dean? All right. Son of Wall Street in the house. Gabriel, good morning. No, I'm not from North Carolina. I'm from Georgia, Northeast Georgia, so it takes about 2 hours to get to Harris, Cherokee over there. Takes about 2 hours and 17 minutes. 2 hours and 17 minutes. Let's see, did I not? I think maybe I didn't. I'm trying to check and see. Huh. That's okay. All right. Okay, I'm just trying to check a few things here. Okay, let's get back to the charts. Morning, Papa. Up or down? Sammy, good morning. I mean, lean is up. I mean, obviously, we could manipulate lower, but I think we're bullish today. Med Moxie, good morning. I think we be bullish. Could manipulate lower first, but we'll see. All right. Okay. Yeah, we kind of had we got a decent little range here overnight. Let me see what the open, what's the range? 84 points. I mean, that's good for the New York session. looking to see if we can get some expansion higher. Good morning, Helio. Jay Cooter, Canada, good morning. You set your whole chart up again with Ninja. Yeah, Black Phoenix, I think I'm going to have to do the same thing. My copy trader was acting wild last night. So, previous day low. Yeah, I think what I'm kind of thinking, Coper, obviously, we could sweep the high and then maybe fill the gap and then manipulate back higher, expand back higher. I don't really know what to expect, you know. So we'll kind of see. Yeah, I like those levels down there too. I mean, we got the overnight low, 700. We do have some interest lower. Previous day low, 579, 487 below there. I just, I don't know. Just overall looking at the hourly here, it just looks like we're just going to continue higher. I mean, we're so close to all-time highs. We're not that far away. Let's put the 6 months in there. You can see, like, we could run these levels in the 860s. Maybe we get a pullback there. We'll be tapping into some hourly gaps at that point. But I'm thinking the push up into the 860s kind of makes sense at a minimum. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards. Doesn't mean that it's just going to go straight up at open, as we know. Price doesn't usually just go straight up. Usually. But this here, I mean, like, we could push up into these levels here and then kind of turn back down. All right, let me see what the range is here. It's only 17.5 points. So you can go, we can just go with a standard 10-point stop on this and then look for 20. And if we break to the upside at open, we can go stop to break even at the overnight high. I'm going to go 2 micros. Could pump great at the open. Yeah, we'll see. Definitely news later this week. Good morning, Clarity. Guys, we stubbed our toe overnight. We stubbed our toe. But the funded accounts are down about somewhere between 150 and 190, somewhere in between there. And so these evals are down double the size because they take double the size, or double the amount. These 3 funded accounts are down 300 because they take double the size as well. So my hard daily stop loss is about 250. So if I find an opportunity today, I will still try to take a trade to maybe get some of it back. But at the end of the day, like, I'm not concerned with it, right? Keep the losses reasonable. So if I don't find a trade that makes sense on the funded, just not going to take one. I'll just accept the loss. And that's what I did last night. So I was in short, had issues with the copy trader. It really frustrated me. I'll show you kind of what happened. That's why I got to update the Ninja. I have to update the Ninja because the copy trader in Ninja, right now I can't get anything updated. So here's the trade that I took. I'll show you guys. So I had this trend line drawn out here. So at 7, this is the candle right at 7. As soon as this candle opened and it broke below the EMAs, I got short at 739. Well, I got short with 2 micros here, and I had a bracket of 10 take profit and 10 stop loss. I wanted to move my stop loss back above the high of this candle. So when I went to move it, it turned orange, which means that the order stuck. Well, I didn't want to get stopped out on the trade. So I closed the trade for a 1-point win. I was up like $3. So, but obviously it went the full 10 points. I would have been up $40 there. Still wouldn't have been done for the night. So I go and I clear out all the orders on Tradeovate. By the time I get those done, because the orders were all still stuck, we were down here at the 710 area, 711. So I short here thinking that we're going to run the 700. I shorted at 712 and my target was 702. Same thing happens again where the stop gets stuck. The stop got stuck, so I killed the trade again. So it's back-to-back trades where I had to kill it because of the copier. Okay, it went to 10 points. I took a little bit of heat on it, but it would have been fine. It went to 10 points. So what do? I get all the accounts out again. Well, we pull back here and we retest VWAP. So I'm like, okay, let me just take the retest of VWAP and try to get 10 points. Well, what does it do? You can see. This is the third trade. The first two should have been winners. I would have been up $80. I would have been done for the night. But because the copy trader, you know, it is what it is. So when I took the short at VWAP, I know that as long as we hold this gap, I'm okay, right? So I'm like, all right, well, I'll hold this with 2 micros as long as we stay below this gap. So what do? We close above here. I exit the trade. I take a 27, whatever it is, 30-point loss. I think I was in 3 or 4 micros by the time I got here because I had DCA'd a couple of times. And I just know that that's the long trigger, right? And I was right. But did I just flip long? Nope. I put the accounts away. And just said I will move on to another day. So we followed our rules in terms of that. It's just very frustrating with the fact that the copy trader, the orders just go orange. And I don't know why they're doing that. I'm assuming because the copy trader is not updated. So that's what I'm going to do this morning at some point. I'm going to, if we get a trade, I'll take it. And I'm going to try to take a trade that doesn't require me to move the stop or the take profit. So, because that's when you typically run into issues with it. That's what's been happening. So if I have to move the stop up or down, it just turns orange and then it doesn't want to do anything. I can't move it, and it's frustrating. So if we have to take a trade today, it'll be 10-point take profit, 10-point stop, and it will either hit one or the other. It'll be kind of a previous day close type setup or something like that on the funded accounts. So that's where we're at with it. I didn't tilt. I didn't do anything wrong. I followed my rules. I could have even held that trade longer because my hard stop loss is 250. But as soon as we inverse on the 5-minute and the 2-minute, that tells me we're going the other way. So I just got out of the trade, right? And I'm proud of myself for doing that. But we should have been done had the copy trader not glitched. And trust me, there's been times in my trading career where that alone would tilt me. That alone would just send me on tilt. But I didn't. Now I was pissed. I'm not gonna lie, I was pissed because I should have been up $80 and been done for the day, but I wasn't. So if you guys can hit that like button on your way in, do appreciate it. Okay. It's just my mouth's not that big. I just spilled soda all over me. Woo! Good morning, Francis. Oh, the carbonation got me. Let's gamble. No, Smokey. We're not going to gamble, but, we'll take some shots. Since the stop on this is pretty low, I'm going to size up on this opening range trade a little bit. What up, Convergence? Yeah, we'll see. We're red today, but it's okay. We're red going into the day, but I don't mind it. Morning, Room Beats. Timbo in the house. I picked up drinking. Yeah. Picked up some drinking. Pushing out of the bottom of this 15-minute opening range. Boom, boom. Looks like Prop Shop Trader 3 free accounts was a scam. Oh, did they? Did they, Jeffy? My ATR Black Phoenix, I have it at the normal, whatever the normal one is. I don't even know. I think it's at like 14. Also, I am feeling a little bit under the weather, guys. I've got a little congestion, so If I cough or sneeze or whatever, I apologize ahead of time. Oh, you got all three? Let's go, Black Phoenix. Or Black Beauty. Thanks, Black Phoenix. Jeffy, I'm telling you, man. I mean, the free accounts are fine. I wouldn't count on them being to pay out, but you never know. Nothing wrong with it. It's fine. All right, let's see what happens here at open. So what we're thinking here at open is maybe push back up into this 15-minute range and then push back out the bottom side of it. So that's what I'll do. I'll wait for a price to push back up into the range at open, and I'll take the short on the push out of the bottom side. And we're going to go a little bit bigger on this trade. It's going to be an eval only here. What up, Tech T? Goku in the house. It might just run without us. It very well could. All right, tagged in there. Where's my stop? Oh, I put the stop bigger than the take. I did it wrong. Stop should be like 13s. There we go, out of 5 there. Stop to break even. See if we can run up more here. I'm going to try to scale out of this. Come on. Previous day high up there. All right, down to 2 here. I'll look for the run through the high up here. I actually want to make this see if we can get the run. I'm gonna just I'm gonna put 1 on it. Nah, I got stopped out. That's all right. Nice little winner there. A little bit more size than what we normally would do, but yeah, I set that up wrong. The take profit should have been 80. And the stop loss should have been 40. Too easy, Jumia. Inactivity rules, yes, Sean. You need to make sure that you're following the inactivity rules. You need to make sure that you follow it. Nice little pump there, though. Boom, 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 boom. Just came back and stopped me out there. Wicked back into it. Wow, ES ripping lower as Nasdaq ripping higher. We haven't had that in a minute. Not had that in a minute, guys. I don't know. Design on TPT. Maybe. Yeah, Tris. Nice little quick move. Out of sync here, though. Big divergence between ES and Nasdaq here. Big divergence here. Could be Neo. I don't know. These are the levels I was looking to be ran. It just wicked down and got me out there. A little bit frustrating. Target 877. Yeah. I agree. I like that area. I don't see how it doesn't just run those levels up there, to be honest. Got up there to the 860s. Looks like ES might drag us down here. Do we get a gap fill now? Do we get a gap fill? Nice, you got the credits? Yeah. Always wait for the credits on TPT. Kind of watching closely here. You got two different scenarios. Number one, we just death candle through this and we fill the gap, or we hold this gap here and we push back through the highs. Either or, right? My lean is we fill the gap first, then we take out the highs. But I don't know. I'm an idiot, so. TJP in the house. We'll kind of play it by ear here, see what happens. Yeah, starting to bounce a little. Kind of tough to say. I'm just going to use this gap here as my kind of bias, if you will. Short-term bias. We close below the gap. We take the long down to the new week opening gap. We hold the gap. Maybe we jump in a long ski back above 830s. Just trying to be patient. Did I watch the F1 race? I did not. How'd it go? Yeah, we got FOMC Wednesday for sure. So I'm watching this level here. Also, if we kind of close out, I need to be on the 1 minute here for this. Let me make sure that I actually flip back to the 2 minute, though. I don't want to accidentally stay on the 1 minute. Watching. We be watching. The best comeback ever, couldn't win the championship. Oh, really? Neo, the top of the gap, 748 down here. New week opening gap. Previous day close, 735. If you're looking for a great long spot, somewhere in this range would be a good long spot. Somewhere right in here. If you were looking for a little bounce, a little bounce ski. I didn't see any news, Black Phoenix. I didn't see any news. I prefer it to go up first because I like to get this spot after 10 a.m. That's what I would like. But I don't think it doesn't give a shit what I like. It's going to do what it wants to do. $69.10. Marking these levels out. ES is pulling back into that 77 kind of support level. So like it could get, I don't know, you'd have to lose that. This trade that we're looking at right now is mechanical. If I get a 1 minute candle close below this yellow line here, that would be my short opportunity. And we'll take it. But obviously if this bull flag's here, we'll take the bull flag. Looks like it is bull flagging. All right, I'm taking it. We're bull flagging. I'm going to take it. Stop really needs to be down here. Let's do that. All right, let's see if we can pop it here. Nope, about to be stopped. Nope, squeezy peasy, squeezy peasy. A squeezy peasy, can it do it? And stopped. I gotta, well, I was gonna fix the stops first, but all right, that's kind of hitting that support level there. Again, this is a mechanical trade. Mechanical. We'll take it. Now we can switch over to our normal 2-minute. Like I said, it's, you know, really if you want to wait for confirmation, you need to close below 7.99. Kind of shorting into the whole number. Expect to be a little drama here. This is mechanical. 5-minute inside buy. Yeah, it did break to the downside too. The stop on the inside buy is 36. So 36. I guess we could do that. Use the inside buy. That's the stop. See if we can't feel the gapper. Can we feel the gap? Yes, it's going to have to lose 77. Nasdaq's obviously going to have to lose that VWAP in order for that to happen. There's a close below the gap, so let's see if we get some acceleration now. There we go, out of those. Stop to break even here. And we're looking for the gap fill. Still holding ride or die. 30 often, ATR oftentimes break. May see the ATR increase. Yeah. All right, let's see if this thing can run. Do I just take one off here? No, I think I'm going to just take them all off. 2 micros. At the gap fill. We'll just take both off at the gap fill. Could try to leave a little runner. Gas, grass, or ass. Nobody rides for free. That's right. Same range as Friday. Yeah. Look at that bounce there. That's crazy. Just stop me out there. No gap fill. It's all right. Let's see what we get. Hmm. I think this thing, I mean, the ES kind of reclaimed that 77 there. It looks like we might go up now. But if we put in a 2-minute OB here, I could participate short for the gap fill again. Inside bar paid though. Let's see, what was the 33? Almost a full 1R. Not quite. See kind of what we get. If you guys haven't already hit that like button for me, we do appreciate you. Interesting candle there. Is this going to be a push down or not? We put in a 2-minute OB here. I will take it. Short. Ten seconds left on this candle. Nope. No 2-minute there. I'm going to be aggressive. I'll be aggressive. We're on an eval just right here, guys. This could be a higher low and go type situation. All right, let's see what happens. Full port. Gap fill possible, yeah. 62.71 area has some support. It looks like it for sure. The humanity Ponzi. All right, it looks like ES has reclaimed that 77. Kind of got a strange divergence here between the ES and the Nasdaq. They're not really in sync here. So let's see what happens. Either the ES is going to bring nasty up or vice versa. All right, we are going to have a 2-minute OB here, so I'm going to move my stop down to this OB. We're going to go stop to break even through the low. Stop to break even. Here comes the gap fill. There's the gap fill. I'm going to long back above the open price here. All right, I'm waiting. If we get back above open, I'll long, but if not, looks like we're going to run the overnight low. Maybe I should have left a runner on. Learn to wait for your signature. Yeah, nothing wrong with that loop. Nasdaq may be liquid, but the ES is very weighted. That's true. I'm thinking a bounce here too, Room. If we get back above 748, I'm going to take it just for a 10-point scalp. There we go. I'm in. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Gap is filled now. Bounce. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Push back up into the 21 EMA. We still have lower interest here. However, be very careful because it very well could just rip your face off here and just go back and sweep the highs. So it didn't do what I wanted. I wanted this. Because in my opinion, had we gotten that, I think that we could have gotten a deeper pullback. Now I think we range between these two levels probably today. I think we just stay in this box today. There's no news to tell me otherwise that we're going to expand, but I think we just stay in this 200-point range here. That's what I kind of feel like. 6868 support. Yep. I got that down there. A recovery of 77 here would kind of be a long as well on the ES. You really would like to see a bit of a deeper sweep lower here on ES. Maybe sweep that 56 area and recover 68 would probably be ideal. I think that's what Mancini had said earlier. But you could long here off of a recovery of 77. If 77 recovers here, you could take another. You could long just off that. I'm gonna sit on the sidelines for a minute here. I think we've taken a few trades here, a few winners. We've got a winner here. We took a loser here. That's okay. And then a winner, and a winner. Probably wait for one more sweep. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Trev. I mean, it makes sense to manipulate, right? That's why I scalped that. Makes sense to just manipulate there, sweep the overnight low. I'd like to see ES ideally sweep that 56 level. We'll see. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Guys, remember 90% off Buellanox. Use code MM. 30% off Take Profit Trader. Refund of your test fee when you get to payout. Use code MM. Apex 80% or Apex deal where the $6 activation fee, $84 all in, ends tomorrow. Use code MYTH, MYTH. My Funded Futures, use code MM. I know it doesn't really give you much of a discount except for on the Pro account, but still helps support the channel. Tradeify, I think it's 40% off, code MM. Trade Day, 40% off, code MM. Day Traders, 90% off, code MM. Funded Futures Network, 50% off. Buy one, get one free, code MM. I don't even know what Funding Ticks is. Lucid, I think it's 30% off, code MM. Code MM on everything except for Apex. We tested these lows on the ES 77 pivot. We're holding above the open. Buellanox does not use Trade of 8. Mark Robert. Looking for a 700 sweep purge and then revert back. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, right? Overnight low sits there. We could get a 2-minute short setup here. Push back up in the 790s. Holding below the 15-minute range there. Yeah, no news. That's what I'm thinking, Trev. Probably chop. Yeah, makes sense. Piss off China. It's going to be a boring day, probably. I'm up $230 right here this morning. So the trades we've taken. We did start the day red 150 on this eval, so as you know, we were red overnight, so morning, Coach Fred. Yeah, Friday's closed. I'm telling you guys, like, I don't use this unless it's after 10 a.m. But man, the times that you get a reaction off the previous day close, it's so high. It's insane. I mean, we marked this off. We marked this out. We said if you're looking for a safer long, this area is the long area. Did we just buy it? Nope. We waited for it to wick through it, get a recovery, and then we long for 10 points. So, I mean, that's a nice little setup there. We still have some interest lower at the 700 level. It could be another good area to look for a bounce. You could long here. Like, you could make an argument to long here and have your stop below this wick at 45. You could make an argument for that right now. That was your first trade of the day. Let's go. Yeah, there could be an argument made to long here and put your stop below the close or the open. But could work. I'd say it's probably more of a 50-50 trade. Nope. Nope, still didn't stop. What up, Onurkama? We'll call you Kama. Hello from... Where is that flag? Is that Canada? I don't even know. Guys, I'm horrible with flags. Don't kill me. What's that flag? Anybody know? Don't be scared. Let's gamble. Punisher in the house. Good morning. Turkey. Okay. Guys, full transparency here. If you're just joining me, this is the overnight. We're down 150 to 190 on our funded accounts, keeping the losses small. It's our first red day right now in 29 traded days. But again, keeping the losses small. I do have room to take one more trade if I decide to. Oh, yeah, Turkey. Yeah, obviously I didn't know that. I can't tell. Let's see. Morning, Alito. Just took a long. You will trade other tickers once in a while if the formations are too tempting. Nothing wrong with that. How much I'm averaging per winning day is about $65, Jamie. So at $150, it's about a 3-day setback. My daily loss limit is $250, but I am planning on stepping it up and trying to go for bigger wins in the month of December. So I'm going to try to go for $100 a day at a minimum. So from that perspective, it's a day and a half. But from when my average winning trade over the last 29 days, my average winning day, it's about 3 days. So, and that's about where you want to keep it at. You don't really want it to be more than that. Set you back more than 2 or 3 days. You know what I mean? Waiting for a good setup, $60. Let's go. You look at it in days too when I have a losing one. Yeah, you can't think of it like that though. It's the only thing is you got to think of it in terms of like, let's just keep it small. And so that's what I'm doing. We'll see what happens. It's all we can do. It's all we can do. Yes, son of Wall Street. What's up? But I'm okay with it. Like I said, last night I had a couple of copy trader issues. It didn't really cause the loss. The loss was on my third trade. The first two trades would have been winners. I would have been done for the day. I had copy trader issues, orders getting stuck. I don't know why they do that. I have no idea. No clue. Those New York Opens in the last days have been very two-sided. Oh, yeah, Coach Fred, they have, for sure. If ES gets back below the low, I feel like we can test that 68 level again. And if we test 68 at the same time as Nasdaq is running the 700, I might take a bounce trade there. We'll see. Top of the hour right now, so made a little $1,100 there. Let's go. Nice job. I'm having some stalled charts connectivity lately. Yeah, me too, Luke. Data latency on Quantire lately has been pretty bad. Guys, I've got this feeling like this isn't perfect. It's not perfect, right? As far as the trend line goes. But I got a feeling like when we start running this, it is just going to go. Like, it might have to run the 700 to do it. But I think we're just going to run this quickly when we start to run it. It might be this. This might make sense. And then just go. This is that. So we kind of manipulated it open. And then we're just kind of ranging back down, running some targets lower. And then I think we're going to get that expansion back through those highs sooner or later. I tend to agree, Trev. 6868 for sure. Yeah, Trev, I read that email. I don't know if you got my response, but yeah, that was quite interesting. It's quite interesting. Yeah, Loot, 735 is definitely too high. I agree. Unless it just starts going. But it could start going and then just manipulate back down. I mean, 700 would be a much, much better entry. But they may not give that to us. Again, this is not a perfect trend line on the move down. You want it to be more of a bigger angle. This is almost a straight up type angle. But I'm going to take this long if ES can squeeze 81. Mancini said if ES can squeeze 81 with volume. If he can reclaim 81 with volume, we squeeze. So, yeah, Trev. That's where like some people are like, oh, where you get that level from? I don't know. Mancini gave it to me. I have no clue. The betrayal trade lots of times. Yeah. Drop off Gray at the animal hospital for another ultrasound. Oh, let's go. Hopefully, Eric. If you guys don't know, Eric's dog has been having some issues. Can't remember what you specifically said, Eric. Back to green. I'm not green Helioi on my funded accounts. I'm still red, like 150 to 190. I need to find a trade that can have a reasonable stop for me to be able to take a trade. What is he doing? Short here for free cookies? Yeah, you could. Put on the levels, wait for him to announce his levels. That's true. Oh, she has cancer. Okay. Or he. All right, let's see what happens. Please share what your risk management is for eval. So for eval, it just depends on when the trade's invalid. For funded, it's completely different. I try to keep the stop, like it depends on the setup for funded. If it's an inversion, like if it's more than a 15-point stop, I'm probably going to use just one micro. If it's a 10-point stop, I can go with two. Well, we'll say 20 point. 20 point, I'll go with a micro. So it just depends. It's different for each style trade. Do I use Bookmap? I don't use Bookmap. So it just depends on the size of the stop and the trade that I'm taking. I didn't eat the cookies, man. I didn't get them. Yeah, it really just depends on the size of the stop, what trade I'm taking. If it's an initial balance or a previous day close, 10 for 10, I can go 3 micros. If it's more than 10 points, I'm going to lower it down. 2 micros, 1 micro, just depends. Like on this trade right here, I could short right here. I don't hate it. This is not a funded setup. This would be an eval only type setup. So the stop is around 20 points if I short here. I'd go probably 3 micros. But we'll see. I took the cookie from the cookie jar. I did. Gold falling like a brick. Let me see. It is. Wow. Gold kind of was just consolidating there. We're just chopping here. I don't know. I'm tempted to short here, but I'm not going to. You enter, Tris? Are you short? I don't hate Bookmap though. Untruck. I think if Bookmap provides value to you, nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with Bookmap. Using his idea, your nasty Nasdaq levels are 26 to 35 major, 62 to 71 major. And like the ES, these levels need to be a little more spread. I think so too. Nice. Yeah, we have a lot overhead. You could short here. I mean, like I said, you could short here. Stop above 21 or even above VWAP. The problem is we're already chopping. It's not clear. ES is a little bit stronger than the Nasdaq. You could take the short here if we test the 21. The problem is we failed to make a new low here. That makes the short a little scary because we failed to make a new low there. Short and you'll get burnt cookies. Yeah, you might. I mean, if we get a short setup here, we might take it. We'll see what happens. Right now, the stop would be 30 points. Hey, Luke, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. Oh, come on. Guys, I'm getting a bunch of errors over here. This is so annoying. It's did the same shit it did last night. All right, I'm out of the trade over here. This copy trader just went wild. Look at this shit. Look at all these errors, guys. Look at all these errors. Fucking, I got about 40 errors right there. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. The hell is that? Oh, shit. I got all kinds of stuck orders here, guys. Am I in a position? Holy cow, guys. I've got all kind of short stuck orders. Look at this shit. So annoying. Look at this. Look at all these orders that are stuck. God dang it. This is the thing that's been going on with the copier. I don't think I'm going to take any more trades on it. Like, none of these are... It's so stupid. Now I've got to sit here and watch this because as soon as it hits the stop loss, it's going to... I got to get Trade Evade open to get out of these orders. So annoying. I'm going to go ahead and delete my Ninja in a minute and reinstall everything. Hopefully that fixes it. Yeah, it's Replicanto. I don't know what's going on with it. I'm gonna go. I gotta go through all these levels and. All right. Let me get to my Apex. You're not even using Replicanto and you're receiving errors also. I don't know what's going on with it. It's so annoying. What's going on? All right, let me disconnect the connections one at a time so I can see. Okay. So Apex says it has stuck orders. So I'm going to have to go through all 20 accounts and exit. This frustrates me, guys, having to do this. This is what happened last night. And I thought maybe today would be better, but nope. I got that on the screen so I can watch it every time I exit one of these and see if it goes away. This is frustrating. I'm having to go through each account one by one on Trade Evade and just exit all. I still haven't seen any of them. Oh, some disappeared there. Oh man, this is frustrating, guys. This is frustrating. Like, I'm literally having to go one account at a time. So annoying. I got to go through 35 funded accounts and exit all. Come on, you piece of shit. I'm still in the trade over here in this evals, so. Oh, goodness. All right, that's all the Apex accounts. Buellanox doesn't show that it has any orders. I'm going to go stop to break even here. ES down to the 68 here. This could pop right here. God dang it. All right, through my funded futures, let's go over to funding ticks. I think that's where most of the orders might be. But I don't know the... I have no idea which the funding ticks login is. Yeah, 68 we just hit. I would like us to push down into the 50s. Would be ideal. I feel like I'm going to miss this long here too. All right, stopped out. All right, I don't have anything on funding ticks. Nothing on Lucid. Nothing on Take Profit Trader. All right, I don't know why these are still in here. They're not showing up. I may have to close Ninja and reopen it. Let me... Man, that might be scary, though. It says I have 3 active orders. I just went through everything, and I don't see any orders. All right, let's close it and open it back up. I'm so annoyed, guys. I'm so annoyed. Courage, you're bearish. I'm bullish overall, but I could be swayed to take shorts as well, which is what I did there. It held the 9 there nicely. I mean, I like that hold of the 9. So when I log back on, a big orders below. When I log back on, it should tell me if there's open orders. And see now, well, I'm not connected. But as I connect, so let's go Apex. As they connect, it'll show me if there's orders. Well, did it connect? Come on, Apex, connect. For some reason, it's not connecting. Okay, there's Bulenox. It connected, so no orders on Bulenox. We did make $40 on that trade there. There is Apex and Funding Ticks, no orders. Here comes Lucid. There's Lucid, no orders. My Funded Futures. No orders. Take Profit Trader. This is what you have to do every time to make sure like nothing's stuck. It's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. No orders on Take Profit Trader. Trade day. Let's go to trade day. I'm over here like listening to Nutty. And then Ben and Rose just comes on. I'm like, what the F is that? All right. See how long that took? I feel like I miss out on other trades when you have to do that. Business Lens, I don't have a giveaway right now today. So we did make money on that trade. We took it with 2 micros. So we're down to $105, $110 on some accounts, $115, $130s, $120s. The worst funded account is 162, looks like 166, 170. So, and then these up here are down to 340, 350, or 350s. No, these 220s. So still red. We would have had a bigger win there, but Copy Trader just whacked. What up, Trading Star? So that being said, I'm about to delete Ninja altogether and just reinstall everything. I'm annoyed. I like the long here, guys. I really kind of like the long. I would like us to run that 700, but that's frustrating. So, but we did make $40 on that trade. Can't complain too much. Could have went the other way. Could have went the other way. So about 2.5 days now. 2 micros tech. That was a 10-point stop, so it was 2 micros. Guaranteed after the confirmation. What's the confirmation? Dude, I'm telling you, Jamie, you have no idea how many issues. Like, it's so many issues with this copy trader and with stuff that goes on. It annoys me. Minis only? No. Nutty started playing Ben and Rose, and now his stream is just getting the circle of death. Oh, he's looking for 701, though. I like that target. After your template will be gone, everything. Yeah, I know it. I know, Black Phoenix. Trust me, I know. Nutty stream just crashed. I'm going to buy the 700 level here. I think I'm going to go... Well, we'll just manually enter it with a few micros here. I'm going to buy it. I'm in. And I'm going to leave a runner for a little retest up here, 725s. I like the fact that the ES is testing the 68 level right there at the same time. I think a little retrace here makes a lot of sense. Stop to break even here. Retest 720s. You only use Quantower. I lost so many accounts with Apex and Replicanto. Yeah, well, I'm using, I'm using Trade connections, and I'm not using. I mean, it's just the copiers having problems. And I think it's because I haven't updated it. To be fair, the update has been available for a couple of months, and I haven't done it. So I'm going to completely wipe out Ninja, all files, everything. I'm going to reinstall Replicanto and everything. Quick 10, 15 points off that level there. He could have got 15, looks like. Yeah, next support 60, 90 to 98. Let's go, Kurd. Nice job. You're looking for 685? I mean, I think that's possible, for sure. We still have low down here at 579. Now this trend line actually has moved, and you got to actually a couple touches on it now. But this is way better than what we were looking at earlier. This now you got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it'll be your 5th touch. So I'm looking for Adam Mancini failed breakdown, guys. His first failed breakdown is going to be a sweep of 57 and a recovery of 68. I believe that was given out in the newsletter. Let me reread that right quick just to confirm. He says, let's see here. Okay, the flush was from 57 in short order. Blah, blah, blah. I'm trying to reread it. Fell breakdown of today's 57 low and recover to long. So if it can if we can, so the fail breakdown of 57 is what he called out overnight. 59 to 57 is also in support, but instead of buying this safe trade is to wait for the failed breakdown of 57 and recover to long. So recover of like 59. So let's see here. Didn't quite get to 57 there. It hit 58. I mean, he did say 59 to 57 is support, but instead of buying it, wait for a sweep. If we close above 63, I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it if we get above 63 here, if we close above 63. Let's see. I'm going to be a little bit. You're in long heavy, full ported. Let's go. Shorts covering. Yeah, it could be. We wick back below 63 here. I'm going to wait for a little confirmation here. See if it holds 63. If it holds, I'm going to take it. All right, I'm in here with 3. I'll take 1 off there at the 05s. I hate how Quantower does now. Like when it touches your level, it goes doo-doo, but it doesn't take you out of the trade. Let's take 1 off at 05, 1 off at 12.25, and leave a little lotto runner. And the idea here is if ES does not hold 63, I will kill the trade. This is probably going to make one more leg lower if it doesn't hold 63. Short 737. I mean, that would be nice. I'd take it. Squeeze back up there. So ES just retested 63, giving a little bounce there. Let's see if can it squeeze. And remember, on these type of trades, you're looking for a level to level on ES. So if you're long 63 here, your first target 68. You want to remove 80% of the trade at 68. And then remove 10% at the next level, 77. So on and so forth. Leave a lotto runner after that. That's how he kind of teaches it. Take 80% of the trade off. And this will be a failed breakdown of the overnight low as well here. So same idea. You want to see the 1 minute candle, 2 minute candle close above the overnight low on Nasdaq. Kind of that same kind of level that Treff was just calling out. We have news. Oh, that's 10:30. What up, Sean? Yeah, the gap doesn't have to fill. I mean, we're getting a little bounce here. We'll see. Like I said, if it doesn't hold 63, probably going to get one more leg lower. In that scenario, I could just hold this or I could kill it. So, we'll see. Looks like we're going to get that next leg lower here. Potentially. Yes, holding right there at the 63 level, but it doesn't look like it wants to bounce, to be honest. But let's see. We got to give it a moment. We can't just panic out. There we go. Now we're getting the squeeze. Now we're getting the squeeze. Nice reaction there. Nice reaction. There's target number 1. ES is approaching the 68 level, so I'm going to go stop to break even. Let's see if it can squeeze it. Max says floppity floppity flop flop. I'm actually going to move my stop kind of down here. I risk 15 points. ES has not went level to level yet. He was looking at the low volume and potential support, but after we blasted straight through it, entered the high volume node. Nice. Sean, you're looking at volume profile now? I don't know if you were using that before or not. All right, now that target 2 is hit, we are going to go stone cold break even here. And I'm looking for a retest of the open price here. I may even move that up. If ES squeezes above 68 here, if it can just get above there and hold, we'll move that target up. But it looks like it's probably going to resist. Can it go? The thing is, a lot of times, I'm going to move this back because it will still be a profitable trade even if we get stopped out on it. I'm going to give it a chance to go here, though. I'm going to give it a chance to go. Trading order flow for about 3 months now. Oh, okay, nice. 26 to 35 resistance, or yeah. I mean, I'm looking at this. We did tap this little teeny gap here. I mean, I'm looking at 30 area for a little resistance there. I'm going to move the target up, guys. If we break this trend line, I'm watching this trend line here. We break this trend line, I'm going to target previous day high up here. Because there's no reason, like, this thing can really just start to ramp up and go here. ES is pushing back above 68. How many times on these Mancini levels have we came a point or two away from them actually hitting directly, but on the recovery of a key level, we just squeeze? So, like, I think I'm going to target the previous day high up there at 67. 6-7. And if we get stopped, we get stopped, right? We just broke that trend line. Let's see if it can go. Yeah, Coach Fred, that's what I'm looking at. A big old V shape. If we get above 740s, there's nothing above. Yeah, I tend to agree. That's kind of what I was looking at. 740, 739. Got a little OB here, up here. But we'll see. We'll give it a chance to go here. Could get a big trade here, or it could just reverse back down and make one more leg lower. We don't know. Nothing is guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed. Now, the previous day close is sitting here at 735. Man, do I take that? Do I take that short off the previous day close? I want to take the funded account, guys. I really want to take that in the funded accounts. But, man, I'm so freaking scared of stuff getting stuck. I'm tempted to take that 735 short. I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to take the 735 short on my funded accounts with 5 micros. 10-point stop, 10-point take profit. We're either going to be down 250, 260, or we're going to be down 50 or 60 bucks. You're going to test another short at 15. Let's go pawn. I'm thinking about shorting 735 on the fundeds. 10-point stop, 10-point take profit. That will be our last trade for the day on the fundeds, either way. Win, lose, or draw. Wait, is that 100 though? 10 points with 5 micros. Yeah, that is 100. That's not the reaction we wanted off that 68 level. Looks like we might go back down here. Let's see. Good reaction there. Let's see if ES gets back above 68. I'm going to short 735, guys. 10-point stop, 10-point take profit, 5 micros. See if we can wick above the 21 EMA there. Give me a quick wick back down. Let's see what happens here, guys. Short 737. Hey, that's about where I'm going to do it at. Limit room 735. I like it room. I'm not taking 721 though. I'm just going to go 725. Can she go? I don't know. Real men don't use stop loss. Well, Alexi, I guess I'm just not a real man. I don't know what to tell you. I can't do it. I guess to have stop loss. It's not necessarily the reaction we want there. Kind of building out a little bit of a bull flag. A little bit of a bull flag. Really need ES to get above that 68. It's just holding for now. We might get stopped here. We had a good bounce though. Good bounce. Just might not hold. Let's see. What is miss? Is that a funded trade? Yes, this is a funded trade, John. Funded right here, 735, looking for the previous day close touch. Over here. This is an eval long. Looks like we're going to get stopped. Dude forgot his name, the one that holds short into the bull market with no stop loss. Kid Poker. Kid Poker. Anything on a 95? Yeah, and I should get out. Yeah, I mean, no, you're probably right. But I'm just risking 14 points on a micro, and we've already taken 2 micros for wins there, so I'm okay with it. $63 could hold here. We could bounce. Who knows? Good old Kid Poker. Kid Poker did show up in the Discord the other day, and he said something, and then he was out. $10.42. No giveaway? No, not today, not yet. We won't get tagged in. We'll see room. We might get tagged in. It just might not be like right now. Nutty guy, he hit his target though. Let me let's see. Did his internet come back on? Ah, it did. Oh, he took it off before it hit his target. Oh, come on, Nutty. I mean, I can't blame him. Again, really, Mancini was talking about sweeping of the 57. We didn't quite get there. It's a daily low down there. Might get stopped. Let's see. $670 next. Yeah, I tend to think so too. Let's see. If we squeeze, it will be to the 720 again. I mean, I could long here again for a recovery of the overnight low at 700 again, but I could add to this. Mancini just said, finally some more volatility in every day. The last week we've seen morning dip, 57.59 support is supposed to 8 a.m. this morning, and it just held exact. Bulls will need to reclaim 68 now to pop. We already knew that. That's a good reaction. Send this skyrocketing bulls. Let's do it. Let's do it. $69 says you shall not hold. $6.90. Definitely choppy weeks. Bad bear. It smacks honey out of bear's paws. Bad bear. Get out of here, bears. Insert bulls. We get above 703 here. We probably retest the 20. Let's see if we can get above that 9 EMA. A little bit of a bull flag setup. Yes, back to the 63 here. Retesting this level here, need it to hold. Come on, guys. Let's get it going here. We got to encourage it to go higher or do something. Do something. Okay, here we go. ES squeezing above 63 here. Can it close? And go and retest that 68 level. Now, on this type of setup here, guys, if you're looking to get long above 68, which is what Mancini said, since this level has already been tested from the downside, since we've already tested it, on this next push up, you can long the break. It does not have to close above. You can simply long the break here. So normally I wait for a candle close above. But now, since it's already been tested and we got a nice pullback, you can just long the break. If it has good volume, obviously. I'm not saying that's what it's going to do, but it might. These candles get any smaller, they'll be invisible. Yeah. So we'll see kind of what happens from here. 10 minutes till the top of the hour. Just waiting to see. Let's see if this thing will run or not. Yeah, we'll see, Trev. I don't really know. Mancini betting on Friday's low to be swept. Coach Fred, he did call that out, but he's not saying that it has to be. I don't think he's keen on like saying it has to be swept or it doesn't have to be. Might get stopped out here. I mean, theoretically, my stop really should be below the low, but I'm okay with it. This could be a scenario where, like, ES resweeps the low here and Nasdaq maybe doesn't. We'll see. Yeah, for sure, Trev. It's kind of what we're looking at, too. I might take a long here, too, if we get a sweep of 57 and then a recovery of 60, 59. I may take a long. We'll see. On the ES there. I just got some sort of message. There we go. Push lower here. Did not quite get the 21 level on that push down, push up there. One bullish engulfing or bullish piercing. That's a pretty good looking candle. Guys, you want to see something funny? Let me show you guys something funny. Where's that at? Let me find it. Hold on. Let me show you guys something funny. Imagine watching somebody in this. Imagine watching somebody and this being the rules. Do not have affiliate link codes in your profile or channel, or you will be banned immediate. Negative or asking personal questions not welcome. Be civil and respectful. Do not promote other channels. For personal security, do not post P&L numbers. Instant ban. Man, I don't have enough rules for you guys. I don't have enough rules for you guys. No naked pictures from Sabo? Yeah, Coach Fred. Instant ban! Oh, goodness. It is weeks. Do I have rules? No. I don't have any rules. It's for users' protection. Oh, goodness. I don't know, Rob. He has more viewers than I do. I'm going to make a video about the kind of stuff that he's doing. I'm just annoyed by it, so we're going to make a video about it. Okay, here we go, guys. We're about to sweep the 57 level here on the ES. Don't mention Tom Sabo. Instant ban. Instant ban. Instant ban for you guys. I guess I'm too lax. I don't ban you guys. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he was full-time trader, Coach Fred. No, he was in mine. And like I was reading through his messages from I was reading through his messages this morning, and I had missed one that I didn't know. I didn't notice. Let me show you guys this message. It was just funny because you got to remember what he preaches on his channel. Like, oh, everybody else is doing it the wrong way. They're blowing accounts. They want you to use their code, right? I'll have to move this over for you to see it. So look at this comment here. He said, I tolerated a lot of bullshit today on stream. Going to change things up and eliminate the ICT concepts from my teaching. It's way too complicated and people want easy. And so from now on, it's trend lines and EMA's crossovers. Simply sell the fantasy. Laugh my ass off. So that if that doesn't tell you anything right there about what he's trying to do, and he says everybody else is selling the fantasy. If that doesn't tell you, I don't know what will. Sell the fantasy. Literally says it in his own words. Sell the fantasy. Let's go. That was the Discord that he deleted. When he was DMing me. But he talks shit about everybody else who pushes their code. Good morning, Mo. ICT. No, Kev, that was when he first started streaming. He was in my chat, and I helped him set everything up. And so he was DMing me, talking about stuff, and that was one of his messages. Direct from the horse's mouth. Sell the fantasy. That's what he's doing. But he says that everybody else is doing that. That's not what he's doing. He's teaching. He has a mentorship. He's teaching. He's not selling the dream. He's flaunting the $500 winning trades with a 300K account, starting with 1 micro, and he's preaching under leveraging, yet he risked the account on every trade. You're never going to get a payout. You're never going to get funded. You're never going to do anything of that like that. I don't care if you take 1,000 winning trades. If you're risking the account on every trade, it's not going to happen. Do it with a 25K or a 50K using risk management, and then I'll respect you a little more. Watching the ES here, guys. It is loot. Do I have any tips for cure cold quick? No, I kind of have one myself. You don't know who he is. Yeah, same guy, Convergence. You have pages? Yeah, me too. That's what I'm saying. So I'm waiting here to see what happens. We could get a long opportunity. He blew his account on Friday trading gold. And now today, or last night, he's like, oh, No longer trading gold because it's too volatile. But then he started trading gold because he blew his account trading NQ. And he said NQ had a black swan event, and that's why he blew his account. Like, no, you blew your account because you had no fucking stop loss, and you just held the trade into oblivion. That's why you blew your account. It has nothing to do with a black swan event. Nothing to do with it. But that's how some people do it. Does it really make a difference if you blow an account after 5 trades or after 500 trades? If you get no payout, you don't pass the account. I mean, isn't that the same thing? And you risk your account on every trade? I mean, what's the difference there? What's the difference in taking 5 trades and 500 trades? There's no difference. There's no difference. You still accomplish the same thing, which is nothing, right? You didn't get a payout. You didn't pass the eval. And you blew the account. It doesn't matter if you took 500 trades or 5 trades. It's the same result. So, it just annoys me how he keeps talking shit about everybody else. I support everybody else. Talking about launch point trading. So, oh, let's go, Alito. Yeah, I mean, show us payouts. Show us something. Show us something you did. That's what I want to see. I'm not the greatest trader and don't claim to be, you know, and I don't hide anything from you guys. I show you guys my affiliate commissions. If you ask, I tell you what they are. I show you my expenses, my payouts. I show you every account number, every P&L. Red, green, purple, doesn't matter. You guys see it, right? Bam, there's my red day, right? I don't hide it. But, you know. Yeah, Trev, exactly. He was in here, Predator. That's the thing. Like, we were friends, you know. We were friends, and then he just proceeds to just completely talk shit about everybody, including me. He blocked me from everything, and I never said anything negative about him. I helped set his channel up. I did all the positive stuff to help him. So I don't know why, you know. Why would you want to do that? Man, we do have an initial balance trade here, guys. I could just take that. I mean, I don't like it as much as the previous close. It is kind of 50-50. Do we just take it at 56.75 and just try to give it a go? We still do have some liquidity lower down there at the 579s. So, yeah, zero risk management. And he's like, oh, I'm teaching you to under leverage. Like, you're not under leveraging if you're risking the account on every single trade. And that's what he does. He risks the account on every trade. That's not under leveraging. You can start, I mean, it's a matter if you start with 1 micro or a mini. If you're like, oh, this trade goes $7,500 in drawdown, I'm just going to let the account blow. That's not any sort of risk management. So, yeah, I don't mind this short out the 56.75. I really don't. Do I think the 735 short is higher probability? Yes. This short is going to be like 50-50 for sure. So I'm undecided if I'm taking it. Yeah, Predator, but he has so many like people watching him that, like, you know, you got these new beginners coming in there, and the first thing they see is, oh, 600 winning trades or whatever it is in a row with 3 losses. And they're going to think, oh, well, he took 3 losses, no big deal. He had 600 winners. Not realizing that the 3 losses wiped out the entire amount of profit from the 600 winners. I'm not in love with this, guys. I'm not in love with this trade, to be honest with you, but I'm going to take it. And we'll get out of here. Save the accounts to full port on FOMC. Thursday's close at 625. Yeah, I've got 579 marked down there too. Did we hit the 625? We didn't. So, yeah, that's what I'm looking for, Trev. More along just scalps. I don't hate this, but I don't think it's as high a probability as the that 735 setup. So we'll take this if we get tagged in here. Win, lose, or draw. It'll be our last trade of the day. We have 3 hourly sequential candles that are the same color. NQ broken. Nah, probably not. All right, Black Phoenix. Appreciate you. See if we get tagged in here. This will be our last trade, like I said. Should be quick. Do have a pivot point sitting here as well. So, I mean, reasonable to think that we reject this level. We are in a bearish fair value gap. We got a down close wick. I mean, we got, you know, some things here. Has to tag me in here, though, on this push up right now. If it kind of pushes close and then pulls back, then I'm not going to take it. Kind of on this candle here in the next 30 seconds. I need to be tagged in. Yeah, if we don't get tagged in here, yeah, I don't like it now. So we've tested that wick. We hit the gap. Okay, well, maybe we will get tagged in on this candle. 5 seconds. All right, tagged in here. Come on. Really? All right, tagged in. Hell no. Come on. Get your ass down there. Get your ass down there. Let's go. Let's go. That's the way you end the stream. So did that bring us back to green on the day? It did not. I am too, Fred. It didn't bring us back to green, but that's a hell of a lot better, guys. That's a hell of a lot better. So effectively, we're down 150 on these 3 fundeds. And these rest of these are down 30, 50, 75. Basically one day. One day of trading. Let's go. I love how I manage these accounts, even though they were in the red and we're finishing in the red. We're going to accept that and walk away. And I think I manage these very, very well in comparison to what I used to do. Used to, I might have been tilted by that day, but not today, baby. Not today. Need about 4 more of those to get where you want. That's all right, though. We'll see, Luke. They'll be available. All right, guys. I'll be over on My Funded Futures TV with Bull Barbie here in the next 15 minutes or so, 20 minutes. Let me get you guys the link. Let me get you guys the link. The link. Be sure to hit the like button when you get over there. Let's see. I'll probably come back this afternoon to get in some trades. So if you guys want to join me for the afternoon session, don't be surprised if you see me. I'll post in the Discord if we do decide to come back. But that's going to do it for me. Appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you next time.
Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, Hirami fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours.